I think what a weak five we have. We don't have a single leader who's willing to tackle the two things that mean anything for this country right now, which is immigration and Islam. They're the only two things. Like, everything else don't mean nothing unless we tackle those two things.
Well,
and that's basically it. I live in an area where my daughter goes to school, and she's like one of 6 white Britons in a school of like 400 kids, and 2 of them are Irish, mate. You know.
This school in Peterborough became the first in England where not one of its pupils speaks English as a first language.
You want to come to these areas and see what immigration is doing to this country, and listen to the working class people and what we're saying about Islam also, because they're the only two things that mean anything much. And no political leader is tough enough to talk about it. They tiptoe around it. And we need a leader right now. We're going off into the world. We don't need to hold people's hands in Europe and pay money. And it's just nonsense, mate.
But I mean, Paul, Theresa May, set out her campaign saying she would give Paul, people like you in Walthamstow, strong and stable leadership. Do you think that's not really the case?
No, that's a lie. I've got a 9-year-old little girl, and I pay above so much for like temporary accommodation. And this is what's happening to British people in these areas, people like me. We're forgotten. And I work a full-time job and I look after my kids. And we are being forgotten in this world because it's all to do with votes. Mass immigration is votes. That's it. Because they'll want more of the same.
Paul, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. What would you like our immigration policy to be?
No more. That's it.
No more. I mean, literally, enough's enough, yeah?
That is it. Enough's enough. You come to these areas, you see the population of the schools and the people. We nearly got the same population as France. And France is nearly twice the size of us. I mean, people saying, why is the NHS costing so much money? Why is there no place in schools? Why are there no homes? Nobody's scratching their head and going, there's too many people. If I had a 20-bedroom house, Nigel, and I had 60 people living there, I'm not scratching my head going, oh, you know what, I need to buy next door. I need to make myself poor and get another mortgage and buy next door because I need to hire these people.
Why do you think white people don't come to live here or have moved away?
Because I think they're scared.
Would they get attacked around here?
They wouldn't if they don't mess about. But if they mess about, then they would get kicked.
Well, no, some of them got to go. We need somebody with a backbone who's going to say, you know what, we're not taking it no more. This is why, you middle class people are tiptoeing around issues, and it's like, no, immigration, Islam, stop it. People are dying.
Paul, you have made.
It's not, about it.
You've given a very, very heartfelt plea, and I thank you for your call. And it's a plea that many in the administrative classes and the middle and upper middle classes in this country will sneer at. They'll sneer at people like Paul, but actually it's worth remembering, in virtually every opinion poll, nearly half the country think Paul is absolutely right in what he's saying, and he's living on the front line of it. And there is, I think, a lot of feeling. He says immigration is fundamentally changing his area, his community, and the big leaders are not representing that conversation at all. Alan in Doncaster, who's inspired you with their manifesto?
Nigel, Paul from Walthamstow just inspired.
Has he?
I thought he was fantastic. He said everything that everybody wants to say. And the reason, of course, the other people, the upper class and the middle class, sneer at people like him is because there are no immigrants and problems like that in the Cotswolds.